Okay, so this one says some people believe that certain foods or supplements are calorie burners, like this slim tea. I don't know if you've heard of some people talking about slim tea. I've heard
Okay.
of those kind
Okay.
of
I
things.
think we have a lot of tea, plenty tea in the market.
Okay.
A lot of teas. There are a lot of them in the market. So, how effective is all these teas in
And
weight
now,
loss?
I, I I think we have a lot to do on this aspect
Mm.
because some of those people they may come with so much food claims and health claims. They say, this tea is good, it's slimming tea. By the time you take it, it will help you to like burn down fat. The same thing with this issue of detoxification.
Okay.
They will say this food helps in detoxing the body of some all those yamayama diseases, help you to like burn down fat. It detox some willful substances of the body, but in all of this, these are unsubstantiated food claims
Okay.
that may not really have proof
Okay.
anywhere that they claim. They may just be health claims. They may not really be effective 100%.
Okay.
So we need to be careful. There's no single food anywhere that can help you to like burn down fat or lose weight. Just a food.
Okay.
There's no 100% assurance on that. That when you take this food, you are going to lose weight and the rest of it. Though some food like some like things like green tea, they may have effect when they may have some property like thermogenic effect on the body. We may help to like hasten up metabolism.
Okay.
Then, but we cannot use that to generalize and conclude that this kind of a tea is going to help in the weight loss. Some of them have caffeine.
Okay.
And some of them are stimulant,
Okay.
which in a long run can equally still pose health risk.
Okay.
Yeah, that is one aspect. Some of them have a kind of unsubstantiated claims, of which if you carry out research at the end, find out that what they were saying is not actually true. And in some aspect, research are still ongoing.
Okay.
So we cannot just stand and say this tea is good for weight loss and the rest of it. So on that aspect, there is still a need for us to like reach out to the expert. Some of them have only short-term health benefits. Short-term health benefits.
Okay.
In the long run, you cannot even sustain it. That's the issue. But some of these things are being imported outside of the country. And sometimes when they finish, for you to get another one, maybe a very big challenge, maybe an issue.
Okay. Okay.
So, but most of those things have unsubstantiated claims, of which if you carry out research on that, you find out that it does not really have a significant difference on the life of individual, as research are still ongoing.
Exactly.
But the bottom line is still that there is no single food that will help you to lose weight. There is no assurance that when you take this food, you are going to lose weight.
Okay.
The most important thing for you to say that is that your calorie intake will be tailored down to meet with your body size, because as we are different, so is our calorie need also different.
Exactly. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Anyway, we are not here to generate controversy.
Exactly.
We are just here to put the record
Exactly.
straight. And we are not here to speak against any brand.
Any brand, yeah.
No.
Exactly.
It's far from what Best Life Health is all about. So we are here to put the facts straight. So if you have any other, maybe a contrary opinion on that, you have other things to just let's hear from you. Hear from you in our comment section. Let's hear what you have to say in our comment section, so that the main aim is for us to educate ourselves and then get the right health seeking habit and start making the right health seeking the right health decision.
And even on that, remember, just our body is different. There's a way your body may react to food,
Okay.
and my body may not react the same on that still aspect. So we have different body structures, different body mechanism, different body metabolism, and the rest of it.
Okay.
So those are the facts that still need to be considered. But the bottom line is still that there's no single food that can have a positive effect when it comes to like weight loss or weight gain and the rest of it.
It's okay. All right. Thank you, sir. So the next question on our list is
Okay, so this one says skipping meals is a good solution to weight loss. I've seen a lot of persons like they skip breakfast. They say it's very yes, I've heard that.
Okay.
They skip breakfast. They say it's very good for weight loss. You see people going on certain kind of fasting, unnecessary ones.
I thought they say breakfast is the most important meal
Middle of the day.
of the day.
Okay.
So how healthy it is? Now, how safe it is?
Now, let's look at the skipping of meals and also on the issue of fasting.
Okay.
Okay, let's look at the two combined. Now, on that issue, imagine a situation whereby you stop eating maybe 6 o'clock this evening, and you stay till the following day, that is 6 o'clock again, 6 a.m. in the morning tomorrow. And that is a kind of a form of fasting. And that is sometimes morning food, we call it breakfast. That means you are trying to break a fast you had the period before the day breaks. So, and you also stay, maybe you want to skip meals, so maybe you want to like lose weight. You stay from that period, from that 6 a.m. again till like you skip the meal you're supposed to take by between 7 and 8 a.m. in the morning. And you now finally ended up eating by 10, 11, 12. One thing that will be sure, it will be a kind of slow metabolism, which may have a short-term effect. Your body may try to metabolize slowly at that point. But in the long run, for you to lose weight in the long run may be an issue. It may have a short-term benefit. That is one. Secondly, loss of muscle mass. Loss of muscle mass. The body, like now you are fasting, you are skipping the meal. Now the body may try to use the stored fat, storage, yeah, like generate energy. And in that case, the muscle mass, there may be a kind of breaking down of muscle mass. Okay, and on that aspect, it can equally, and that may use to loss of energy and loss of muscle mass. Because using the stored one to like generate energy, that may lead to loss of muscle mass. Okay, now on the other aspect, there may be a kind of increased hunger and cravings. Okay, let's look at that aspect. On the issue of increased hunger and cravings, imagine a situation whereby you skip a meal, maybe you're supposed to like eat by 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. And if you are eating at that 8 a.m., that means you're not really hungry at that stage. You're just eating, and by eating at that time, your body glucose level will be maintained. But eating by 11, you'll become more hungrier. Okay. And by the time you want to eat at that stage, you may tend to overeat. Yes, you may tend to overeat, and that may lead to increased weight gain. That means you may lose weight in a short period, but now overeat more than what you are more hungry than what you're supposed to be.
I think that is what is happening to most people.
Exactly,
that's what happens to them.
Even when they are doing fasting, they may lose weight after fasting, but before they eat, their fast cell that was shrink, but the fasting is not destroyed, just like an atom, neither created nor destroyed. They may just shrink. So when you break the fast, you tell that you now start eating. By the time you eating, those cell mass, those fast cells begin to increase and begin to eat, and you gain weight more than what you was before. So that is not even a good method. And another thing, when you are even hungry, you may be craving for other food you are seeing. It's just like fasting. When you are fasting, is that the time that you may have a kind of a urge for you to be maybe drinking any soft drink or any food that is fine by the aroma will be pleasing to you. Even some food you didn't even want to be eating, but because you fasting, you may now be craving for non-food substances.
Is that one not the work of the devil? Is it not temptation?